Alright guys, this is Mr. Cos just showing you a quick tutorial of WEO. So we're going to go ahead and get started by signing in. You can sign in with your Google information once you have an account. And you can see this screen right here, we have Connect with Educators. So you're going to see a bunch of other educators here who might or might not have the same content as you. If you see something you like, you might choose to follow their board, or you could follow them as a whole. So everything that they create, you will have access to. And this is really great for creating common assessments with people in your department, say, or just finding some ideas from other people who teach the same things as you. All right, let's go back home, and we're going to look at our classes now. So I have all of my classes here, and I've created a demo class just for this video. And you can see up here we have the class code. You just share this with your students, and they can sign in with this code, and they'll have access to all of the assignments and activities that you create. So I've created one activity for this board, or for this class, I should say. You could see here that the students already have their assignment graded. If you're interested, you could look at the activity, get a preview of it, see what the right answers are. You could see you have kind of a list of what kind of questions there are up here. The check marks are multiple choice. The box is free response. Class overview, what I just clicked. So up here, class overview, gives you a view of the data, so you can see which students struggled, which students are getting there, and which students have gotten it. And this is great to do small groups and differentiate instruction. You can even do it by question. So you can see here, question number 1, I see that 40% got it right, 60% answered this one. So there was a misconception there, I would say, that needs to be retaught. If you go here to the second question, seems like 80% of the students got it right, which is really great. It means that they understood it for the most part. And then you can have anything, and you can see it's color-coded as well, red being low-scoring answers, green being high-scoring answers, and yellow being somewhere in the middle. You could also see a general overview up in the top right with the percent average total students taking it. When you're grading it, you would go into each student, you would open up their assignment, and you can go question by question. Now, the multiple choice is great because it's automatically graded. You could see down here is the short answer though. So if you would go there, you could see that this one you're going to grade by hand, and it's as easy as clicking the button in the right hand column to take you to each question. So this one right here, you can see I've given notes already to the person, study your supply and demand notes. And so you can give feedback on short answers. Really helpful. All right, so let's go back at it here, back home. And so when you want to create an activity, you would click that blue button. You could choose any one of these pre-made ones and then modify them. I would recommend doing that in the beginning just to get a feel of what you can do, of some of your options with it. As you get better and better at making your own activities, though, you're going to want to create new activities. So you could start a new activity. Let's label it demo. You describe it. You can choose grade level. You can choose subject. Here are some of the options. We have questions. You have multiple choice, which look like that. You type in the question up here, and then you add choices and click the one that is correct. Other question options are short answer. So you basically type in a question, and then the one right answer you would have in here. I would recommend going case insensitive, and that way you won't have any kids getting the wrong answer just for not capitalizing. Okay, the third question option is free response, and those are for essays or short answer. You would type the question in here, and the students would have a box where they can type. And finally, we have polls. Polls are ungraded, and you would type in a question up here, and you would give a couple options down here. And so there's no right or wrong answer, but this is great for getting a feel for the student's understanding on a subject, maybe a quick check for understanding, or maybe some kind of survey about the classroom environment. So videos are really easy. All you have to do is upload, copy and paste the video URL into this, and the video will show up. So if we were going to look for a video, you'd probably go to YouTube or one other, maybe Vimeo, copy and paste it, and then after that you can add questions. Obviously using this button, you would add a question after the video, maybe asking some questions about it. Links, you can add links for websites, and they will show up in here. The students can click on that link. It will take them to the website where they would find information and then answer some questions. You can add images. So you could either drag a file into this box and it'll show up. You can click here to upload from your computer. Or the easiest thing probably would be to copy and paste the image URL code into here and it will show up. Documents, you can add documents here and they show up in full. It's not a link, it's a full document that shows up. The kids can read it and answer questions about the document. Or if you only wanted part of a document, you could just add a text. And this allows you to copy and paste text from another page or from a document. And that's good if you don't want to use the entire document, you just want to use a section of it. You would copy and paste that in here and then maybe ask some questions after. All right, let's go back now. You've seen, let's discard this draft. I'm not going to use it. And some activities. You have an activity board here with some activities that are drafts and they haven't been assigned yet. So you can assign these to any or all of your classes. Pretty much the most simple way is you can assign to certain classes. So I can choose to assign this to all of my classes and then I would click assign. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too in depth here. I just said this was going to be a quick tutorial. Hopefully you guys see this video and try to use WEO. Think of some new ways to use it. It's not just for formative assessments. It's for activities. It's for learning experiences. It could be for homework. There's really a wealth of information out there and videos on their website that you can find information about how to create really cool WEOs. And I just really love this tool. It's a great formative assessment tool. It gives you data in real time. It analyzes the data for you. It's easy to use. It's very user-friendly. Their company is very responsive. When you have questions, look down here. If you wanted to ask a question, you would open up a conversation. They usually get back in touch with you within 5 minutes, and they're very helpful. So if you have any questions, I would use this button here. And other than that, good luck and have fun with WEO.